This is KRP, Ken's Random Podcast.
Joining me today on KRP is Ms. Ray Cloutier, who came to us all the way from Canada and wound up in Louisiana. Good to have you, Ray.
Merci, merci, bonjour.
Oh, that was the quietest introduction I've ever heard from you. That was great. That was great.
Hold on,
So,
let me do it again. Let me do it again.
all right, good.
Bonjour.
Yes.
Bienvenue chez moi.
Ray came down here from Montreal, right? Yeah.
Correct.
And wound up here and married a Cajun boy and has been here, what, like 10 years, something like that?
I have been here 25 years. I moved here and married a Cajun person. And then when that came time to come to an end, I found myself a 24 karat Cajun man
Ooh.
and a Magnolite pot.
Well, that's good. That's good. Yeah. Great. Great.
He showed up on my doorstep with cheeseburgers, and one day I decided to let him know that, hey, you're here all the time. It's weird when you leave. And he said, that'll never happen again. And he brought the next day, he showed up with his Magnolite pot and a tiny little bag of clothes, and that was it. We've
Wow.
been married 12 years or something like that.
That's a story, man. That's a story. Well, I gotta say, everything with you is a story. I love the way you embellish things to make them exciting because some people have boring days. I'm sure
They're not the stories aren't embellished. They're just the words are flowery, I suppose.
Yes, yes. Well, enough of that stuff. So it brought you to Louisiana. You married your husband, you've got a son, and you've been working a number of jobs that people know you from, and all of a sudden, poof, Facebook won't let you open your business because you wanted to call it the best damn Cajun tour. That is
Those
amazing.
rascals.
Facebook won't let you use damn. So now on Facebook, you're the best darn, right?
Yes, and have you seen some of this stuff on Facebook? And they're upset with the word damn. Well,
Yeah,
damn them all.
I agree. I agree with you. So anyway, to the rest of the world, you've already had Huco printers print up all your cards and your flyers and stuff, and they say the best damn Cajun tour, correct?
Yeah. And wasn't that like, I have to tell you that after when I decided to start this company, it's a love letter to Louisiana, right? A love letter to Acadiana. We have all this stuff here and I want to show it off.
Yeah.
I've been showing it off to people that come visit me, and now I want to show it off to everyone.
Yeah.
And also locals. There's a lot of locals that have never kind of been outside their bubble, and they don't know they haven't been to all the things that are here.
Yeah.
And so I started, going to meet some of my mentors and people that I respect in the community. And I stopped by Hulco Printers, or I guess he had reached out on Facebook because I guess I made some comment. He goes, well, come see me. So I sat with him, and he sat with me. The owner sat with me for over an hour, well over an hour. And he goes, well, let me help you out. Kind of like, let me help you out, kid.
Yeah.
And so he's really helped me with with the prices on these flyers, and has donated some of the stuff, and so far all of it. And just some rack cards, so I can just he gave me a starter kit, and without that I would have been in the hole already. And
Yeah.
that I really owe them a lot. I owe a lot to a lot of the mentors, but Hulco, oddly enough, because I really never really did business with them before. And he had seen me here and there, and he just wanted to help out and believed in what I'm doing. And so, yeah, shout out to them. That was really, really wonderful.
That's great.
I was really ému. I don't know what ému is in English. Touched,
Mm.
like yeah.
I missed
So, yeah.
what it was in French even. So, poof,
Ému.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, ému.
yeah, yeah. When you can't think of a word, you say, "Well, I'm not sure what it is in English," and that way people wonder what language you were thinking about. But anyway, so you got the cards, you got all the printed paraphernalia done. That's great. And from what I understand, you had not booked any tours until today, correct? So
until an hour ago.
yeah, no, so it's an omen, right? You do the interview with me and you get a tour. Maybe by us publishing the interview, you'll get more tours. And how big a crowd is this and where are they coming from?
It's a crowd of 18 people from Tennessee.
Wow.
So
Wow.
yeah, they happened to call someone, and that someone said, "Hey, let's get Ray involved in this." And so they wanted a tour of the city and kind of had some, things that they wanted to do. So I built them an itinerary, and that's what I do. I tell people like, "Hey, this is what we have." As a matter of fact, the and it looks crazy. Trust me. I mean, and it is crazy. But like the pamphlet is so humongous. You can't see it.
No, there
But
you
the
go.
pamphlet is so humongous, but
Nah, it's not going to focus.
anyway, you
Yeah.
can't see it. Anyway, but it opens up to a bunch of things. And the best thing to do is just go through it and like check it off of what you want to do. And then that's when they call me is, all right, this is what we saw and we want to do these things. And then I find out how many people, where, all the things they want to do, when are you coming? And then I make the perfect itinerary and a perfect itinerary in case of emergencies, plan B,
Sure.
and to avoid a bunch of surprises or weather. And then, of course, I try to throw in surprises that are on purpose, not by accident.
Mm.
And the yeah, so they want to go. So I made them a little. This is where we're gonna go, and they're gonna pick me up at once, and we're gonna go. We're gonna start at Vermilionville. We're gonna end at Prejean's, and go have some cooking demos. And so, no, there's so many things
Yeah.
in this amazing. I've had opportunities to go back to Montreal, and I love Montreal. I love it. It's amazing city that has everything. But what it doesn't have is the Cajun culture and Cajun food,
Yeah.
and 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 it's just like I can't take it with me. So I have to be here, and it has to be shown off. There's not enough showing off of what we do here.
Yeah.
And yeah.
And I have to compliment you on the fact that you seem to know more about Acadiana than most people that live here, including me. It's amazing how we will travel to another part of the world or the country and say, wow, this is really cool. And we'll spend money and stuff. And people come to Louisiana and they go, wow, this is really cool. And they'll stay
And
and
you're like,
spend
"Oh
money.
yeah."
Yeah. Yeah.
So I want Louisianians and Acadians, I want them to go travel because I want them to see all the amazing stuff that's out there. It breaks my heart when someone says, "Well, I've actually never left the state." And that happens. And and I hear that and it breaks my heart that they haven't done that because there's so much cool stuff to see. But we have so much amazing things here. And some people are taking their heritage and they're taking what we have here for granted. And the and don't get me on the whole buy local soapbox, but
Right.
there's a lot of people that don't buy local, that don't go to, yeah, I'm not saying go to Kirk Martin Slaughterhouse, although that is an awesome place, but like buy your groceries local, buy your food local, if nothing your meat,
Yeah.
encourage, go to Carl. Now I'm stuck. That's the place where I go buy. That's the place where I go shopping. I can't even think of their names. The remember Carl, Cajun Carl with the curly hair. You don't remember him? The Anyway, my husband's gonna just laugh uncontrollably when he realizes I couldn't remember.
I'm
Anyway,
gonna
Brosmart. Okay, so Brosmart has like the best, but people need to shop there more, or little places like that close down. Champagnes, you know, and that's just food,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
But there's a lot of other places that people aren't going locally or that people don't know about. And I really think they should. I mean, yes, go to Paris, go to the Rocky
Anyway,
Mountains, go to
yeah,
Montreal by all means. But if you don't know where you want to go, just stay here and let me take you somewhere. And
good idea.
like
Good idea.
it's just kind of like if you're not hungry, then you why are you arguing about where you want to go eat? Just don't. You're not hungry. Don't go anywhere. Just stay home and have a sandwich.
Yeah.
And but if you don't want to, if you're not sure where to go, I would encourage everyone, like, just tell me what you want to see. I'll take you there. Or
Yeah.
even, and this is going to sound so silly. I don't want to be that bus that, oh, it's a party bus and there's lights on, everyone's drinking. That is not me. Now I can arrange that for you. That's not a
Yes.
problem. But that's not me. I I want to take you to all these places. I want to, like, let's do a man tour and we're going to go either like throw axes, go have pizza, go get a close shave, go get cigars, and then just make a day of it, you and your buddies. It doesn't have to be a bachelor day. It could
Yeah.
just be like, dude's day out. Or I have family in from out of town. I don't know what to do with them. Well, call me. I'll get a bus. I'll
Yeah.
bring him everywhere because as of yesterday, I have my chauffeur's license. Watch out, Acadiana.
Oh, that's scary.
And
That's scary. Oh, man.
I know I need a chapeau. I need a little chapeau. So many options. And it's not just, I mean, I still have to pay my bills, so there's a little bit of add-on for my efforts and the planning, but I'm not here, and somebody already kind of gave me a tongue lashing about my business plan to, like, how are you going to make any money? And I was like, that's the problem. I'm not here to get a house in River Ranch. I don't care. I'm fine with my little tiny 900 square foot house in Karen Crow. I don't want to move ever, ever, ever. Bury me in the backyard. But what I do want to do is bring people places, and not only bring people places, but bring people to local people.
Yeah.
Bring people to companies that need tourism dollars.
Yeah.
And yeah, Tabasco is fine. And, the, and people want to go to Tabasco, and that's great. I will bring you there, but I want you to see other things.
Yeah.
I want you to go. I want to bring you to Pie Bar. I want to bring you, and then on the way back, stop here, stop there. There's more to Acadiana than the highway, and there's more to Acadiana. There's more. I always say there's more to Louisiana than Bourbon Street and Tabasco.
Absolutely. Thank you very much. All right.
Tabasco's cool. It's awesome and I will tell every single person, when you go, you have to have the Tabasco ice cream.
Right.
Now, I'm not saying it's the best thing you ever had, but you'll never be able to have that again. Not in the place that makes every single Tabasco bottle for the entire planet comes out of there. There's no other factory anywhere.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
A company like that, you can see the picture of that Tabasco bottle anywhere. So yes, I want to bring you to Tabasco, but I want to bring you to Jungle Gardens too. And I want to bring you to Conrico, and I want to bring you to like 8 million places. And I want to bring you gator hunting if that's what you want to do. I mean, it's endless. We have everything here.
Before we run out of time, let's tell them how they can get more information. Do you have a website yet, or can they reach you on Facebook? Would that be the best way?
On Facebook, you can reach me. That's not even the best place to reach me. The email at ray@bestdamncajuntour.com. The website is up. Bear with me. It's a work in progress right now because I'm doing it all myself because I'm on a budget.
Yeah.
And so things are growing. So as I'm growing, things are changing, and I'm able to either add things or take things away and realize that some things aren't working. I definitely, as per the like 4 meetings I had in the last couple of days, I'm gonna build some. Not everyone wants to build it a la carte. Not everyone wants to pick what they want to do. They just want to push the easy button and say, I want a package.
Yeah.
So I'm going to build some packages over the next couple of days. It's funny that you were talking about how I know so much about the history of this place, but I'm writing a history book, in case you didn't know that. When they said, oh, can you do a tour next week? My first tour. I was just like, yeah. So now I'm taking from my book and I'm making like a little spiel. Do you know Dungeons and Dragons?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm making a tabletop role-playing game that is not Dungeons and Dragons. It's more like Acadiana adventure, kind of pick your own adventure book. Because of that, I took pieces from my book and then I wanted to expand on it. And there are so many cool stories in, like, especially in the 1700s, like before Acadiana and before Acadians, like some crazy, crazy stuff happened around here. And I've read through, like 1,000 hours worth of historical documents, like court cases and all that stuff. And there's so much cool stuff. So that's part of my tour. And it's part of the role-playing game festival that I'm gonna have. This company has so many facets, so many facets on this gem. Yeah, I'm never gonna be bored ever again.
It has been a pleasure. I'm running out of time, and if I don't cut this off now, I'll never be able to edit it. It will take too long. We'll put it up on Facebook shortly, on YouTube, and a few other places. And if you have somebody coming to town, or if you'd like to take a local tour, get in touch with Ray Cloutier. Find her, as she said, the best damn Cajun tour. You can find it on Facebook under Best Darn Tour, because Facebook is what it is, but we'll leave it at that. Ray, thank you very much, and I hope to go take a tour with you sometime soon.
Absolument, mon ami.
KRP, a random production of Ken Romero.